Good morning. Yesterday I made some yogurt. We're about to get it out of the oven. It's been just sitting in there all night, so I thought I would show you what it looks like.
Is it supposed to be wrapped in a towel?
Yes.
Why?
Because it helps it to stay warm so it doesn't get cold.
It looks fabulous.
Fabulous.
Please no.
Make sure you lick up all that syrup.
Please no. Please no. Where's the tiny bottle of it?
Okay, save it.
Where's the tiny bottle of it?
Because I needed a little bottle because it was too much. When it was too much for these two big jars.
I got tiny.
Let's see how the texture is.
Can I taste the texture?
This yogurt is a tiny bit runnier than what you get in the store, but we don't mind that at all. I could thicken it by straining it, but I'm not going to.
Yes,
But it looks great.
I'm stirring
Super yummy. I think I will have some of this for breakfast. Just ate some eggs, but I'm gonna have some yogurt too. Every time I make yogurt, I think, why don't I do this more often? It's so simple. I don't know why, but it is a very easy thing to do. Doesn't take very long at all, and it makes super cheap, healthy yogurt that doesn't have all the junk added into it. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I really need to put it as part of my weekly routine to make yogurt every single week. Well, I have a problem. I want everything this morning. I made some eggs. I ate those. I made some sausage with my eggs. Had a bite of sausage and was like, ugh, I don't want that. So it's sitting over there on my plate. I think hopefully one of the kids will want it. If not, I'll stick it in the fridge for tomorrow. And then I was getting ready to make myself a protein shake when I remembered that I had put yogurt in the oven. Maybe I'll just still do my protein shake and I'll just do a little bit of yogurt, and that way I'm not having too much. So for my protein shake, I just got 4 ounces of milk, and then I put, not milk, I have a little over 4 ounces of water. I put some heavy whipping cream in there. I'm going to add some ice. It's on the door in the fridge. I'm going to use vanilla protein powder. I just watched a video. A lady made a hard-boiled egg protein shake. She put 2 hard-boiled eggs in her protein shake. I'm gonna try one and see how it turns out. She said it makes it extra creamy and thick.
Peggy, that's hold on.
Alright, I'm going to cut some of these slips off. I just was watching a video about this. They already have a lot of roots on them, which is good. So, I might just twist these guys. Twist those off of there. I think I'll do this guy as well. And I'm just gonna put this potato back in my water and see if I can get some more slips to grow on there. So now with these slips, I've got several here. I've got this one here. It's a nice one. I've also got this little guy here. I've got this big one also, and then I've got another little one here. So with this big one, I was just learning that there are, in behind here, let's see if I can get it to show. I'll have to lay that. So between each leaf, you can see another little part growing there. Each of these will be able to be cut and grow into their own slip. So what I'm going to do actually is just put this in water until, actually I might just be able to cut these and then put them in water and let them grow their own roots, and then I'll have several slips from those. So he said right below where each little leaf is starting, you can cut it and it'll grow its own roots. And he said this does not take long at all, maybe a week and a half, and we'll have lots. So I'm going to put this one in here. It's got a little slip in the middle. That one will be one. This guy doesn't have any roots yet, but he will have roots soon enough with that little piece in the middle there. So I'm going to put all of these down in this water and just let them grow the roots that they need. And then this guy here, he's got a slip. There's no roots growing on it yet, but I think I'll twist it off anyway and stick it in that water and let it grow its own roots. And then we've got another slip starting here. Hopefully we'll get some more growing in there. So I had planned yesterday to go out and plant these, and I'm glad I did not, because I didn't realize that you could cut them apart like that, and each part growing there could be its own slip. That little bit right there will grow into its own slip. So this one doesn't have roots on it yet, but it'll grow the roots, and then I can plant that and have a slip, have several slips there to plant out in one of my beds. Alright, so it's 9:30 and kids are getting their breakfast eaten. I'm gonna start some school with some of these kids and have them get their independent work done. It's very gloomy outside today, so it feels like it's really early still, even though it's not really early. It's just so dark in here. But we're gonna get our school going so that we can get that finished this morning. We just got back from the free food ministry, and I've got a little haul of free items for you. Some of this, most of it's food. Some of it is not. We had a little excitement when we got back home. We were all outside and the neighbors' puppies were out and they're not home, so we were wrangling puppies. There's only 4 of them left, but the kids have got them now in our backyard, playing with them until they get home. Anyway, let me show you all of these things that we got today. All right, I'm going to start on this end. These are not organized at all. There were 4 boxes of these Alani drinks, and we got all 4 of those. I think these are sugar-free. I probably won't drink them very often because they've got caffeine in them. 200 milligrams of caffeine, but 0 sugar. So brought those home as a special treat, something that we would never buy on our own, but we do get it when it's free. They had several things of produce there today. Actually, they had a bunch of bananas, so we got some bananas. They had 2 big bunches, we just brought 1. They had several bags of onions, and I brought home 2 bags of onions just because we're gonna be gone in like a week and a half, and the house will be warm while we're gone, and I just don't want the onions to turn yucky too quickly. I also brought home this half a bag of apples that they had there. They had a whole bunch of bags of limes, but I didn't bring any of those. We've got lime juice in our fridge that the kids make limeade out of, so didn't bring any limes home. They had all of these fruit snacks, and we knew the kids would love these, so went ahead and brought these home. These will be gone really quick. And that is all of the food. They also had this bag of ink for a printer, and this actually goes to my printer. I looked it up to make sure it was the right kind, and it looks like some of these are not even open. This like brand new bottles of ink, which I thought was great. Soon I will be printing all of the kids' school pages for next year, and this will be a huge blessing to not have to buy more ink. I also got a package of pads, a box of like rubber disposable gloves. They had 2 of these little things of Claritin, so we brought both of those home. Also 2 of these roll-on BioFreeze bottles. We actually thought, I mean, these would feel nice right now for me because I went to the chiropractor, but the boys can use these during basketball season or when they play basketball. Also some nose spray, allergy nose spray that my husband uses often. And then these are some pain relieving patches And we thought those just might be handy to have too. So that is our entire free food haul for this week. It isn't a ton like before, but that's okay because we have got a lot of food here, thankfully, from buying groceries, getting free food, going to the food bank, that we definitely need to work through. So I am thankful they had that ink. That was really exciting for me to see that.
Really excited.
Kyla's excited about the energy drinks. Another thing that my husband and I did while we were out was we went and bought a new car. It's new to us anyway. A white minivan. Coulter is buying one of our vehicles. We decided to go ahead and use that money that he is buying to get ourselves a minivan. Minivan is much cheaper on insurance than this other car that we have. The other car we have actually was free. It was given to us for free. And it's been a great car, and that's the one that Coulter's gonna buy from us. But we're just trying to lower our expenses as much as possible, and we thought buying this minivan was a good idea and a good way to do that. So we went ahead and bought it. It's a little rough on the front. Someone backed into it. But besides that, it is a great van, and we're pretty excited about it. Looks just like the one we had in Colorado. It is several years newer, actually, but it's in really, really good condition, and everything works. It's very clean in here, and it's the stow and go, so we can fold the seats down into the pockets and have lots of room. But my husband will use this as his work vehicle and his travel back and forth to class vehicle, and this will be good to fit all of his tools in here. And then we can also use it when we need to go somewhere with our minivan. We can just haul people, a lot more people, a few more than we can with the car. All right, we got puppies in the back. 4 cute little puppies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi. You guys. You guys was little naughties. Your sisters were little naughties. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They was naughties. You was a good boy, huh? You was a good boy, huh?
He's the sweetest one out of all of them. He just isn't as fluffy.
Yeah.
But he's the sweetest one.
He's the sweetest one. Oh, he did it. She did a somersault. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Did a puppy get out? So can I have it?
The boys got our basketball hoop set up, so now everyone's out there playing basketball in the front yard, and the neighbors are out. Everyone's just hanging out on the road, visiting and talking. So I just gave my strawberries some water, but then I realized it rained this morning, so they probably didn't really need it. A little over ½ an inch. But I'm going to probably go, it's not as bright out here anymore as it was earlier, get my other glasses and come sit out on the porch for a little while. It's really, really nice out here. It was a beautiful day today. Started out a little rough, but this afternoon is super nice. All right, for dinner I am just cooking up some chicken, and then we still have some leftover macaroni and cheese in our refrigerator. I just chopped this into cubes, and then I poured some Cajun seasoning on here, and I'm gonna cook it in some butter.
Can I get myself some, what is that?
Chicken.
Okay.
Minnie, what are you making out here? Some critters?
This is my first time, but the colors don't.
Oh, it's cute.
And that's why I'm making the red in it.
Oh yeah, I like that. Shush.
Nobody knows it.
Go away if you're gonna be so loud. Go over there. It's almost 8 o'clock.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I've been working on crocheting, and it's almost 8 o'clock, and I had a YouTube Zoom meeting for one of the YouTube classes that I am in. Yeah, you can show me. I crocheted a couple little octopuses. So
I'll show you.
this coming summer, Carrington is going to be, I told her I would get a table at the farmer's market. Yeah, and Minnie. Minnie's gonna sell some of her little baby animals.
Mom.
You don't have anything to sell.
Mom, yes, I'm gonna make those little watermelons and pumpkins.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if you'll get to do that. So anyway, I've been experimenting with some things that I can crochet to sell. So I was making little octopus, and these are my...
No, I like his head like that.
I am. I'm trying to flatten out his... You quit touching, please.
Let me see.
And then this guy.
That's Cadex's.
This is Cadence's.
Mom, Cadex said you messed up on it.
I did. I messed up his tentacle. But I'm looking
Like
for
this one,
things
this
that
one's on the
are...
back.
Yeah. I don't normally do little stuffies like that, but they're very quick to crochet, and they too turn out super cute, and they sell really well. So I'm looking at doing some more of those
How much should I sell like this?
instead of like the Afghans and the snuggle blankets that I normally do. But I'm gonna eat some of this chicken. Turned out really good. Yummy. And I'm gonna crochet a little bit more while we sit outside because it's a nice evening. I hope you enjoyed our video today. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye.